Good morning. So we're waiting for a storm to roll in these next days, and I've gotten serious about the roof sealing, more serious than I've ever been. I went up there and got all the tarring done. I think I want to do a second coat, but after this storm. I want this layer to really seal up. All November has been really warm, and the temperatures just dropped to 20 degrees in the house. It's about 17 outside. I like the house to be about 18 degrees or maybe slightly above. Below 18 and it starts to get a bit chilly. While I've been building this house, I've been extra careful to insulate all along. So under the floor, there's 5 centimeter thick dowel. On the ceiling, on the roof, there's 5 centimeters thick dowel. On the wall that borders my neighbor, 5 centimeter thick dowel. So the house stays a stable 21 degrees for most of the year. I'm tracking that. And in the summer, it did go up to 26 at one point, which is still not bad when it's 34 outside. So I haven't had to use heat yet, but to be fair, nobody has. It's been warm. We'll see this week. The underfloor heaters should be really good for cutting down on any dampness or any feeling of dampness. Anyway, to be continued, but I just wanted to check in about that, about the heat, right? We're one step closer. These are going to be on a dimmer. That hasn't happened yet. And these were supposed to be on a dimmer, but they really don't need to. It's a super soft, wonderful light. And there in the back, that looks amazing. That's the first time this room has been lit up like that. Extraordinary. This entire house is on, I think they call it renovation. You can control the lights from both sides of the room. Pretty straightforward, but it's quite complicated in actual practice. And this is the thermostat for the underfloor heating, which we've tested and it's working fine. I'll be curious when it's completely dark to see what kind of light these shed, because now it's as if they're on a dimmer and they're not. Oh, they're just beautiful. And the light bulbs are dimmable, but I don't think I'm going to need it. So when they're off, this is what they look like. They're sort of an eggplant color, which very much ties into the entire look of the place. They're very large bulbs, but they're dark. The glass of the actual bulb is dark. So I don't really know why they're dimmable. I can't imagine they're going to be too bright. I love this. You couldn't see this before because they had been so bunched up with paint and primer, and it was just nasty. It's so cool. They're so, what a find. What a find. Look how they tie into the rest of the house. It's just astounding. I can't believe I found these in the trash. Each one is about 7 kilos. And then with the kitchen lights on, when you're working in here, that's the light. And it is pretty yellow. I'm not sure if I like these bulbs, but I'm going to put these on dimmers. And I think they'll be nice when they're a little bit lower. But for work, I think balanced out by this one, they're fine. I can just walk underneath the horse without hitting my head, but I realize that won't be true of other people. So I'll probably raise it up about 10 or 15 centimeters. I like it there for now because you can really see it from way far back here. That's a surprise. So the next job I want to tackle immediately are easy window coverings for these two windows, because Now that I have lights, everybody can see me like a theater. So I've been working on the renovation 7 days a week for about 4 weeks. It's been tiring. Every Sunday, the carpenter, Barry, comes. And the other days, it's the drywaller, the plumber, the electrician. Yeah, it's full on. It's been full on. Every morning, it's the best way to wake up. This is about 2 weeks I've had this one. I decided to bring a copy of my mom's cookbook to the bus stop library that we have here in my village. And I picked up a couple of really fun books. 1970s Harold Robbins. Well, for my birthday, I bought myself this beautiful piece of stone from Rajasthan, India. I saw it from the street when I passed by my local marble place. And I couldn't stop thinking about it. This place is so near to my house that I drive by all the time. And from the road, I spotted this dark green stone and I fell in love. I just love it. How beautiful is that? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Αυτό είναι στο κέντρο του Σαλονιού. Wow. Και με όλα τα άλλα τα Διόνυσο που έχω πάρει. Ουφ. Ιουχου. Χαίρομαι πολύ. It is absolutely the perfect piece. And it's on that base that I found in the garbage. So that was a full-size table that I cut down to be a coffee table. It must be, I'm guessing, 1960s? Maybe 50s? Oh, look at that. It's just perfect. The rest of the house is a bit chaotic, but I just wanted to show you that. Have you ever seen anything like that? I haven't. I mean, maybe at the National Bank. So that's what it's doing outside, and the temperature is dropping. But in here, it's holding out at 21 degrees. I have 3 of these throughout the house. Let me see what else is happening. It's really flooded back here. Over here, higher ground, so I need very quickly this week to work on filling this in and getting a higher level. I know, right? So this is the ceiling I need to keep an eye out for. I think it's okay. You know, I haven't even cleaned in here. I haven't even done any kind of, you know, the final step of the tiling. But the drain really seemed to be pouring out water, so hopefully it's not getting stuck here. This is a wonderful row of houses left over from the French mining company. The same engineers that built my house. These would have been a step above though, because each one is about double the size of the ones that I have. I have 3 narrow ones. Each one of these is about double the size of one of those narrow ones in my place. Look how beautifully the pink one has been preserved. You really get an air of what they felt like originally, with the garden in the front and the trees. Let's peek in there. Such a beautiful house. Just amazing, the color of poppies. That's a good start. We'll see where it takes me. I've never been much of a red and green Christmas person, and I know that red and green would look terrible in this greeny blue house. But I had in my boxes this nice ribbon, which I think is very festive. This could be a good book. I'm gonna wait till the morning to continue because I can't really see what I'm doing now. overkill, but the UPA are 10s, so. I have to stop now, but because it's the midday break from 3:30 to 5:30, but I'll be back and I'm gonna put more of these on this side here and then get these shelves in. I think I can finish today. Crazy rain out there. Okay, first one, dead on. I'm using my power drill without power because I'm not supposed to make noise at this time and these are really cranking. Okay, number 2 is off by 1 mil. Thanks. The world will not end. I have 7 minutes and then I can make some noise again. So, obviously it's a little bit long. Let me show you. This is that builder's wood, maderi they call it in Greek, that I sanded down and got looking really nice. But it's a wee bit long, so I'm gonna cut it. Once again, all this stuff all over the floor is what's actually going on these shelves. So I'm really looking forward to getting this done. It's gonna make a big difference, as simple as it is. Wall is so crooked. Hey Siri, what time is it? 2 more minutes. Okay, it's gone 5:30, so I'm getting cutting. Even tight a minute ago. What the hell? Nice. Really nice. Please let it be dead on. Oh man, that's so satisfying. So freaking satisfying. Oh man, it's so satisfying. Oof, you can hear the rain. There are 2 leaks. There remain 2 leaks. One of them I'm just gonna have to cover completely with a tarp. I'm gonna go out later today and get one. And then the other one, I think, is just a matter of shifting some roof tiles. This is the one I cut. And now I need to cut the edge. Okay, so for now it's fine. I'm not sure what this is going to be in the future, but while I live here on my own, it's going to be a storage area. I have this curtain rod and I could put this up in the front to block it off, but for now I'm going to leave it like this. When you enter the house, this is basically the mudroom. This is where I feed the pets. There's this storage and there's this quick access bathroom. It's not until you turn the corner that you get into the house proper. Likewise, if I use this as the main entrance, you turn right and you're in the house. But you've left all your wet and dirty things in the mudroom. For sure, before Christmas, most of this stuff is going to go into the garage. And these shelves are intended to keep stock from my company. There is some acorn flour there now, but cookies and other things, because I'm using this as a packing area and I'm using this whole life here in this house also as a logistics for my business. So products are made on the island, but I can post them from here. So I don't know what to call this. The mudroom, the packing area, it's a whole bunch of things. And then up there, I have a very, very big surprise, something that none of you anticipate, but that is gonna take a while because I haven't even ordered it yet. It's such a dark day. This is just one of those little surprises that I didn't expect. From the shadows of the horse. There's a whole squirrel section in Jumbo now. God, I hate squirrels. Rats with fluffy tails, and they eat all the acorns. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I think this channel is really ready for prime time, and I appreciate your help with your likes and your hypes and your subscribes and your comments and all the things. Let's get this channel out to as many people as possible. Thanks so much and have a great week.